Saudi Arabia was concerned, this was during the Obama administration, about potential missiles that could hit their country, and was against the United States signing the Iran nuclear deal. And they wanted the United States support to essentially go in and wage a bloody war against the Houthis who had taken power. The Obama administration, not wanting the Saudis to push back against the Iran nuclear deal, gave the go-ahead, and the bloody war commenced. Now, they always say that these wars will be over by Christmas or something to that, or whatever holiday they wanted to come up with in Saudi Arabia, but not so much. And for the last 3-4 years, you've seen one humanitarian crisis where they use starvation as a weapon against the population. You have millions of people who are potential up for starvation, not to mention the deaths and the murder and the slaughter, the bombing of kids and school buses. They use this excuse that the Houthis are aligned with Iran, and this is to some degree nonsense. Or at the very least, they haven't shown a direct link between those two things. But in either case, we are assisting them commit atrocities. Now, supposedly we were only helping with logistics. The Pentagon accidentally released information showing that it went beyond logistics and that we essentially have potentially special forces taking operations in Yemen. It's called Yukon Journey, which was the telltale sign. This is Yahoo. Pentagon launched new classified operations to support Saudi coalition in Yemen. It went beyond just logistics and airplanes, meaning it went beyond just refueling. That's my point. The Pentagon earlier this year launched a new classified operation to support the kingdom's military operations there, according to the Defense Department document that appears to have been posted online inadvertently. The existence of the new classified operation, codenamed Yukon Journey, was partially revealed in the Defense Department Inspector General report posted online earlier this month, which noted that Secretary of Defense designated 3 new code-name contingency operations, Operation Yukon Journey, and operations in Northwest Africa and East Africa. The 3 operations with focuses on Al-Qaeda and ISIS are classified, the report notes, and the Pentagon has not publicly disclosed their location beyond saying they are in the Middle East and Africa. But another document posted earlier this year on the Pentagon's affiliated website identifies Yukon Journey as Central Command operation supporting the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and partner nations in Yemen. It's beyond just the airplanes. They've been lying. They've been outright lying and using this idea of, well, it's secret, it's top secret, we can't necessarily reveal it. Well, you don't want to reveal it, but A, because it's embarrassing. And B, the public will is against this. Yes, there may be an element of this of protecting people involved in the process, but let's be honest. A lot of state secret stuff is used to protect fuck-up foibles and things that the public wouldn't necessarily all that much approve of. This is one of them. The existence of the classified operation in Yemen raises the possibility that even as the Pentagon scales back unclassified operations, such as refueling Saudi-led coalition aircraft, covert support to include possible U.S. Special Forces on the ground could continue. Oh, it's just helping with the airplanes and logistics. Oh, it's just helping with the airplanes and logistics. Nonsense. Nonsense. Though it's unclear what type of support Yukon Journey provides to Saudi Arabia, it has long been suspected that the Defense Department has special operation forces on the ground in Yemen where Saudis are fighting Iranian-backed Houthis. They're not Iranian-backed Houthis. They keep saying that without ever applying anything to back that up. Just because Saudi Arabia say they're Iranian-backed doesn't necessarily in fact mean they're Iranian-backed. All of this is to create a pretext by which the United States can support them because, oh, they're Iranians, the ubiquitous Iranians. fucking killing people. My guess, and purely my guess, is something to do with going after the Houthi ballistic missiles. Bruce Riddell, is that your guess? Is that your guess? That's probably the thing the administration worries about the most. The Houthi ballistic missiles will cause mass casualty event in Saudi Arabia or the UAE. There's only one party in this that's attacking the other party. It is not the Houthis. The Houthis hasn't invaded Saudi Arabia. The Houthi hasn't attacked Saudi Arabia. They haven't even lined up forces against Saudi Arabia. All of this is one way. All of this is one-sided. The ubiquitous Iranians. Let me guess. CENTCOM declined to comment on this. I bet they did. It's indeed accurate to say that the location of Operation Yukon Journey is classified and is therefore not being discussed publicly, a spokesman for the Inspector General wrote. You don't say. What it boils down to is this bloody campaign that was okayed by Obama, that Saudi Arabia has waged this war, using starvation as a weapon, using disease as a weapon, cholera, the starvation of millions, the killing of kids. This war that we've assisted with, it's now coming to light that we've assisted by more than just logistical support. It's more than likely that we've added special forces to the mix. Even with the bloody campaign as it's, gone on 3 or 4 years, public support turning against it, and it's becoming even that much more clear how bloody this campaign has been waged. One of the documents that came out recently showed that the death toll is probably 5 times higher than the death toll that's reported. And we've been helping them wage this bloody campaign. I've asked this question before, but is this really what you want your soldiers to be doing? Meaning, do you really want the bravery of American soldiers leverage for this theocratic, bloodthirsty regime? Is that what you really want? I ask that question because I suspect the answer to that question is no. I would imagine you don't want your uncle, cousin, niece, whatever, working at the behest of this theocratic, bloodthirsty bunch of gangsters. I'll leave it at that. All right, guys.